All right, guys, you're back. So I'll be sharing my screen, and again, I'll be. So we have to resume from where we stopped. So just 1 minute. Let me share the. Let me share the link on my WhatsApp. Okay. You can like join or watch anytime we feel like. It's kind of interesting this way, anyways. Okay. Yeah. So where we stopped was because the first one we did all this right. So now we are going to continue with. We are going to um we are going to continue with the second lecture. So now we have to learn about everything here. So normally this is your email, right? You can see that's my own personal email. And the reason why it's necessary for you to have your email is because when you log in from when you log in on your when you log in on your normal phone or laptop or tablet or your desktop computer or anything, it's still going to show the same chat. So let's say I have my analysis done over here. For example, let's say I have my analysis done. For example, now the same way I have it over here um on my trading view on my laptop, it is still the same way it's going to be on my phone, on my computer. Every my symbol. So what is the symbol? We call this kind of symbol. So our asset is like it's like something very important to us when it comes to trading. So when I say what's trading, like what are you trading? What's the asset? What's the asset that you are trading? So mostly your asset is like your particular thing that you are trading in forex, because this is forex trading. Don't forget, even another form of trading like arbitrary trading, future trading, crypto trading, we still have some different type of assets. So we are just only going to narrow it down to forex trading. Though we're going to like branch to see some other trading as well that we have out there. But then now we are going to have it to be this way. Okay, so for GPJPY, once you click on it, so there are two ways to know your assets. Is that click on it, just one click, and then you can you can clear it. So now I have cleared it. We have all. Can you see all? Stock, bonds, futures, forex, crypto, indices, bonds, economic options. So this type of different thing that we can trade. So this is forex trading out of it, forex trading. So let's say I want to search for one asset now. For example, Euro USD. If you come to stock, you might not see Euro USD. Can you see? But when you come to forex, you're going to see it. So most preferable is sorry, when versus the United States dollars. I think after this one, I'm still going to teach us like how to actually merge currencies together, how to actually go about sending some of this form of assets, and why you can choose to trade them and why you might choose not to trade them. So, and don't forget that we have different brokers as well on some of this stuff. So this is FXTM, Oanda, Forex.com, and some others like that. But preferably, I used to use Oanda, because different brokers give us different information as my asset. So let's see how we can bring together two or more currency pairs that are going to help us now to get the result that we want in this present market. Okay, I want to delete all my drawing, and then let's see most of these popular. You click your text, can you see? We have to let's check most of these popular assets that we can actually trade. So we have euro. Okay, let me use calculator. We have euro. Have uh, we have US dollars. We have GBP. That's Great British pounds. We have CHF. That's Swiss franc. as Japanese yen, and we have so many of. When it comes to commodities, we also have commodities. Let's go back here and click on it, and we can see the commodities that we do have, like XAU USD. That is gold versus United States dollars. So gold, you can trade gold, you can trade platinum, you can trade silver, like XAG USD, this silver. You can things like that as well. Platinum and some other assets. JPY, we have GBP USD, we have NZD JPY, we have okay NZ NZD, we have USD CHF, we have USD JPY. You can bring so many of these things together. We have EuroCAD, EuroCAD. So that means we can bring most of these things together. Like no matter what the asset, no matter what the currency is, it will still work together. Like and we can actually trade them. So I think we are done with this. So let's say you want to compare or add a symbol, you can just click like euro. So it's going to overlap. It's going to overlap on it, and you can see. And when you check your computer, either you are using your mouse or something, but on your keyboard, the upper arrow. Once you click on the upper arrow, it can easily switch your asset for you. This is DXY. This is the main US currency. If I click down, it's going to go back to Australian dollars. Let's add AUD. It's one of the most popular assets that we have. So let's see. Let's do some comparison. Let's say AUD JPY. Well, there's this thing that we need to be cautious of when choosing an asset. Most probably, how do I say it? We have, okay, so let's say we have UK, we have US, we have according to continent, we have Europe, we have Asia. So it's better when you choose an asset like when you choose an asset, let's say like UK compared to US, or you choose an asset from Euro compared to Asia. So for example, now JPY, AUD, CHF are more kind of Asia, NZD, New Zealand. So USD are more of US, Euro, GP, JPY, Euro and GBP, they are very close to each other. UK and Euro is very close. So when you're choosing an asset, it's very, 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 very advisable to just choose an asset that works in different time zone. Maybe US is in a particular time zone, like maybe 7 a.m., while Europe is in like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So the way the market works is totally different. Take very good notice of that whenever we are trying to do so. All right, so here we are. I'm going to delete all this. Here we have what we call time frame. Okay, so this is time frame. It's very, very simple. So time frame is very simple. I mean, very, very simple. And this is how it works. When it comes to time frame, we need to understand. We need to understand that everything that we are doing here on this chart has a time frame. Like there's a time you can actually trade them, and then there's a formulation of that candlestick pattern that you need to understand. Okay, let's just break it down in the normal way. I will try my best. So now, when let's say we have candles like this candle might be a daily time frame, TF, that's time frame, okay? So we have another one, 4 hours time frame. Let's say we have another one, 1 hour time frame. Let's say we have another one, 30-minute time frame. So it's not going to change the way the candle looks when you look at it. But then when you work on them closely, it's just the time it took for a candle to formulate, to have a candle to actually form. Over here right now, we are seeing Euro USD to be 30 minutes. This is 30 minutes, that's 30 minutes. And when you check right here, we can see the countdown that it remains 9 hours hours, 23 minutes before this candle is going to close, either up or the downside. We never can tell how it's going to end up closing, but that's how a candle form. So let's go to 1 minute time frame and I'll show you the smallest tick of how a candlestick pattern moves. Can we see? See the way it's dropping? We have 2 seconds. We have another 1 minute left for this one to also close. Can we see? This is just the pressure between the buyers and the sellers. So it's more of like a communication with the way this candlestick is working for us or working, yes, working for us. Can we see now it's buying and buying and buying and buying. It might dump again. The sellers might dump it and they might also create something new. And then normal, when we want to look at how a candle actually moves, definitely the way they are buying now, if they should sell, it's going to start turning to black. And we have something we call a wick over here. This is a wick, WICK. So for this kind of wick now that you're seeing here, is to tell you that there's been a buying volume before we have this selling volume. So we call this a wick, WICK. So most of these you are going to learn them more better later on. So I'm just trying to branch and tell us or give us an idea of how they work and how you can actually enjoy them. All right, what else? So let's start from daily time frame and I will show you. Someone asked me, or do I say it's a frequent question to, and the frequent question is like, what was the best time frame to use? So, well, there's no best time frame to use, but I have those ones that I used to use, and I'm gonna give it to us. So we have daily 4 hours, we have 1 hour, we have 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and that's all. I don't believe in a 5 minutes time frame or one time frame. So this is just for daily structure. This is just for daily structure. This is for how do I say it? Support and resistance in the market to the way I use it. So this 1 hour is for your order block, okay, and some important zone in the market. I'll say this is like my if I want to check my liquidity, you know, if I want to check my MVG, check my closing balance. So I use 30 minutes, and 15 minutes is for entry. So my 15 minutes is for, oh, where is this? Okay, I made a mistake. I pressed the button. All right, so over here we have, is my screen deleting or what? Okay, over here we have entry. Very good, thank you. Over here we have the entry. So the entry is just to help you. It's to help you like to know when is it exactly for you to enter a trade. The proper confirmation that you need to know is what we call do I call it multi time frame analysis? Yes, I'm right. Multi time frame. So for this multi time frame analysis, it's just to help you gain. It's just to help you to gain that that confidence, and your confirmation will be very very legit to you, because really what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do is fine, you've made the analysis on daily, 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 15 minutes. So it will help you very, very well to know when to enter, what's your risk to reward ratio. In the previous video, we talked about the risk to reward ratio to let you know how much are you willing to lose, how much are you willing to gain, and to let you also understand what are the differences, what are the which am I going to use? To let you understand what are the what are the things you want. Sorry, the code I entered actually distracted me. So let me just close my WhatsApp. Okay, so yeah, I think we're good now. So now when it comes to this time frame analysis, it will actually help you to believe in your own confirmation. Like, okay, fine, I'm entering a trade and I'm actually sure, I'm very, very sure about what I want to trade. So here we can go back to how the analysis actually works. So over here, I mean, we might not know about support and resistance yet. I'm just going to use it for example, and we're still going to get there. So we have the time frame. That means it takes 1 day for each of these candles to form. It takes a whole day to form. And then can we see for this one now, it remains 9 hours, 4 minutes, 13 seconds before we're going to close for this particular trade and this particular candle. So here, let's go to 4 hours time frame. We can see now that it's kind of much because in a day we have several 4 hours time frame. Well, there are some other time I say like 8 hours. Uh, this one doesn't have anyways. We have 8 hours before. We have 3 hours. Yes, we still have 3 hours. We also have weekly. We also have 1 month. We still have 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Let's check out 12 month analysis on Euro USD, meaning that it takes a whole year for this to formulate. And then we can see that the trading of Euro USD started from January 1, 2002. Okay, and then we can see that this remains 5 months and 13 days for us to close for this particular year on Euro USD, pertaining to this kind. So sometimes we may do a yearly analysis for us to know, like what we used to do on Bitcoin, to just know what's the pump is going to look like and how is the sell is also going to look like. All right, let's go back to our 4 hours time frame. Just reset the chart. Okay, and then over here, let's say you're looking for a support, something like that, in a way. Maybe you want to adjust your analysis, something like that, and then you go back to 1 hour time frame, and you can see that we haven't much of these candles because this is going to take 1 hour to create itself. And then here, over here, you can come to seeing your other some of the analysis, and then you can say, okay, this is like a support breaking, BOS, and some of these other theory. We are still going to get there because it's a lot of series of learning. So I don't just want us to complicate it. All right, so we are done with time frame. The next thing we are going to be doing here is candles. Okay, so we can use different candles pattern like bars, like holo candles, like line for beginners anyways. But then with the fact that we are not the only one using forex trading for we are retail traders, so we use forex trading just to make money. Big companies as well are using forex trading, so we can't really just say because we are the only one doing forex and to allow us to understand vividly what the market is trying. So we can change. We are not yet in indicators, so we can change back to candles. I mean, that's the best one to use, to be sincere with you. All right, so over here we have indicators. So indicators, how do I explain indicators? Indicators like, let's say, in the past, we are using, we only we tracked somewhere, we don't even know where it is. We have to ask people manually, please, how do I get to point A from point B? Sorry, how do I get to point B? I don't have to manually tell you. But with the help of Google Map, advancement in technology, we are now able to know where we are going. Even while flying, you can still know. While driving, you can know. Wherever you are in the world, you can still know where you are to some extent. So the same thing with indicators. The thing that we all traders are willing to know, you can predict in the next 3 minutes what is going to happen in the foreign market. You're going to be rich for life. And how do you do it? Let's say, for example, you are trading some news like FOMC, PMI, non-farm payroll, mental news. So, and then you know what's Powell, that's the chairman, right? You're thinking of what Powell is going to say. Before you know it, you already please your trader, and then you're going to have your money. So, but then there is no way for us to know what's going to happen next in the forex market. But to some extent, we have some of these indicators to help you. So let's say all candlestick patterns. Maybe this one is going to tell you what are the candlestick patterns that you can see here. Can you see? It's going to tell you this is a doji, this is a engulfing candle, this is another doji, this is another hammer candle, these are another engulfing, is another doji. It's to help you to navigate. And some that can tell you support and resistance as well. Can you see? That's your resistance. This is a BOS resistance, though the normal resistance is actually supposed to be here. And then we have another resistance over here. Sorry, a support over here. We have support over here. Well, this is actually nice for someone who is just starting to trade. It can help you to know where support and resistance are. But I mean, we cannot rely on them. because they are like bots, they were built by programmers. So not necessarily you having to use them. Over here we have template with I don't use it. No, 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 no. This alert is just like you want to create an alert, like it should alert you. Okay, let's say market get here is going to like beep so you can know. So for example, let's with your phone or something, so you can actually use this alert to help you get yourself on track so you don't miss out your trade. Replay works when you subscribe to a channel. Sorry, when you subscribe to your trading view. Previously, I did that subscription. I think it's like maybe $60. I don't know. Let's check. So for example, now let's say you want to like replay. Replay helps you to like it will cut off this whole thing, and then it's going to allow you to know how to make analysis very well because it's like so let's say you want to do it this way, it's going to ask you to like subscribe. So I'm using that in my main trading view account. This is the different one. So that's the work of replay because this is a real-time trading and you can tell maybe it's going to go up or down until you already learn what you're supposed to know. Over here we have, let's say you want to save a chart, like I want to share a chart. For me, all I do is I just like I just screenshot, and then I send to wherever I want to send it to. This if you want to minimize and maximize. Okay, so this is like a screenshot. Publish all this thing, you don't need them. Everything here, okay, let's say here now you can add an asset, but all this thing here is not useful. Like these are some of these other traders that used to, like Gist, Silver just broke this and that. 8 to 9 breaks 15 minutes. They kind of give themselves like an insight, like a group of traders that used to like chat. Over here, you can see them. So you can see which this thing that they are talking about. So I can also chat like say like hello, and then you have to verify your account anyways. I think that's the procedure. I don't use them. They are none of your business anyways. I mean, we don't need them. Let me use that language. We don't need them. Okay. So over here now we have the same time frame. Can we see this screen for like I think this monthly 1 month? You can 5 years, 5 years frame. This is going to give you 5 years frame. This is going to give you like a year frame. Like everything here is like a year when you calculate. Let me use my date range. Let me calculate if it's up to what it says truly. 367 days. Yeah, that's a year. That's a year. Okay. All right. Over here we have Forex Screener. We don't need those things as well. I use them sometimes. That's when you are trying to just see we call something market sentiment to see the buyers, the programmers, the one they use. Strategy tester is about you creating your own personal strategy in the market and you want to like launch or test them. Trading panel, all this blah blah blah. Okay, so here we have price. These are the prices that we are actually trading. So every year has to be in USD anyways. So we have 1.12. This is your price. This is the present price of euro versus the US dollars. Just like the way we have naira versus any currency, like naira USD is like over 1,600 per dollar now. On that is this Monday, it's 24th. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, I don't know. HCO manufacturing PMI flash is the news as well. This is just to tell you that there's a news. So I think the next video or the next class we're going to have is going to deal with how to go about fundamental trading, forex market sentiment, and the rest like that. Okay, thank you so much for joining. See you in the next class.